again. So it's book review time, and I've got something very emotional for you today. Forbidden by Tabitha Suzuma. This is a young adult novel. I discovered that there are British young adult novels, so I've started looking at those now. So it's quite a long book for a teen novel, 417 pages. And it builds and builds. The premise is fairly basic, but you just don't know where it's going to end up. The author, in her preface, she says, "I wish I could say writing this book was easy. It wasn't. In fact, it was possibly the hardest thing I've ever done in my life." Well, I suppose authors very commonly say that, but this, I can imagine, it was an extremely difficult book to read. It concerns a brother and a sister who are in an unusual, well, not that unusual a situation. They have parents who are not, for one reason or another, there to look after them, and they have 3 younger siblings, and so they're taking it upon themselves to keep the family together and make sure the siblings are fed and clothed and get to school and get home on time, etc. And these two begin to sense that they have some attraction for each other, which is not a normal brother-sister attraction. This is a very delicate topic, and it's very delicately treated. It's quite believable the way they go on, not really acknowledging that this is what they might be feeling, and then being driven to talk about it, and resisting, trying to ignore it, and finding that it's just too emotionally harrowing not to do anything about it, and then it's even more harrowing to do something about it. And the boy is a bit older. I think he's 17 and the girl is 16. They're both at the same school. The boy has personality problems, which you think, well, can't he just get some help with this? But he evidently can't. He's just a bit screwed up, and maybe this is the reason why they end up in the situation they do. But anyway, it builds and builds, and you just keep reading and thinking, surely there's got to be a solution to this impossible situation. They're just such nice people, and you think there's got to be a way. And they obviously think that as well. They're hoping that. And the end was genuinely shocking. A really good read, really makes you think. It's probably not a situation that happens all that often, although I don't know. I mean, incest is not unheard of. So I would recommend this book, but just keep the hankies handy, okay? See you next time. Bye.